So how time is spent in data science? What do you feel?
Okay, 20%, the red portion is preparing, and that is, sorry,
Complaining
complaining
about the
about,
need to prepare data.
about the need to prepare data. And 20% and and okay, 80% is preparing data.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do
Yeah,
you agree? Do you agree to this?
yeah. I mean, a lot of time is spent in preparing the data, because the data which we would get would be in a very haphazard manner actually. So a lot of time would be spent in preparing the
So
data.
it brings me an interesting question here. As a fresh graduate who's planning to get into data science, do you think the focus on working on the data should also be there a lot, like exploratory data analysis and data cleaning and data munging? What are your feelings?
Absolutely. If you don't, I mean, so which we call technically data massaging. If you don't
Yeah,
have a look and feel of the data, I mean, how would you understand what lies behind? I mean, you have to make your hands dirty actually. It may become messy if you put your hands inside a bowl of you're cooking something, you're making a dough flour. So you have to put your hand inside and make that dough so that you can bake a cake. But you have to use your hands to make it messy.
yeah,
Otherwise, so the same applies to data also. You have to make your hands a bit messy, play with the data, play around with the data, see, I mean, those outliers, the missing values and all those things, exploratory data analysis and all those things. Get a look and feel of the data. Then you will feel comfortable, you'll feel confident. Then you can do anything with the data. Even now, I have spent a few years now, but even if you give me a data and say that you don't have to do anything with the data, you build a logistic regression model, I will feel very uncomfortable. I will tell you, Pratik, just hold on. Let me see what the data is all about. You have got so many variables. I'm totally confused. Maybe all these variables are not required. I have
absolutely.
to discard the majority of the variables. So give me at least one day to do the data massaging and see how the data feels like. And then I'll start building the model. Building the model doesn't take that much of a time, but even preparing the data and getting a look and feel of the data, getting an idea of the data, that takes a hell lot of time. But sometimes youngsters feel frustrated about that. They want to do the cream of the job actually, and then put that in their resume and impress people, which is quite understandable. But they have to do it the hard way around. I mean, you have to. I mean, Sachin Tendulkar also had to spend years and years in the nets, and
Absolutely.
then score those centuries. So everybody has to. I mean, uh, what should I say? I mean, go through that journey.
Journey.